Hello friends, welcome back. So today we are going to see what is replacement analysis. Okay. So replacement analysis is a new chapter. The replacement analysis problems are concerned with situations that rise when some items such as machines, light bulbs, etc. need replacement due to this decreased efficiency due to their decreased efficiency, failure or breakdown. So it can be machines or light bulbs, it can be your vehicles. Sometimes vehicles also you'll replace uh, because of their decreased efficiency, maybe failure or breakdown. Vehicles like bikes, cars, maybe your refrigerators, your mobile phones, your laptops, TV, uh, washing machines, grinders. So all these things, even light bulbs, okay, all these things you replace. You replace basically because their efficiency has come down. Maybe they are failing or there is having a breakdown. Okay, that's when to replace the vehicles, when to replace the cars, or when to replace all such items. Analyzing that itself is known as replacement analysis. The replacement problems arises because of certain factors. The first one, the old item has become inefficient or requires expensive maintenance. Maybe your car has become really old and the maintenance cost has gone up really high. So it is really cheaper to buy a new car than maintaining the old car. That might be the one case. Second case can be the old item has failed due to an accident or otherwise does not work at all. It is expected to fail shortly. For example, maybe your mobile phone, okay, it has fallen down and maybe that's an accident, and because of which it is not working properly, or you feel that it might fail shortly. At that time you will do replacement. Or the third point can be a better design, or the equipment has come in the market, has been developed, making the older design obsolete, or it is outdated. So these are the factors because of which you actually do the replacement. Okay. Now there are failure mechanism. Either they can be gradual failure or sudden failure. The gradual failure, like vehicles, equipments, they don't fail suddenly. Slowly or gradually they fail. But some items such as bulbs, they fail suddenly. All of a suddenly they fail. So there are two types of mechanisms: gradual failure and sudden failure. Now we will deal with sudden failure later. Now let us take gradual failure. In gradual failure, there are two types of replacements. In gradual failure, uh, in case 1, when the value of money does not change with time, means the value of money remains constant. Whatever the money costs today will be the same tomorrow. That's when we say that value of money does not change with time. We can have certain situations wherein you can solve the problem in this way, or case 2 is value of money changes with time. So we'll see each one of them later. So first we will see value of the money does not change with time. Now how we'll go about solving the problems is we'll solve some problems on value when the replacement, how to do replacement when value of money does not change with time. Today we'll see that. In the next videos we'll be solving value of money changes with time. So today we are going to see this, and next videos we'll be seeing this, and these are all gradual failures, and then later on we'll see how to solve the problems if there are sudden failures. Okay, now the value of money, now we are going to see this case 1, that is replacement when value of money does not change with time. Here the aim is to determine the optimum replacement age of an equipment. Means after how many years or how many months you're going to replace the equipment, whose running or maintenance cost with time and value of money same remains same during that period. Okay, now let us quickly take one example and try to solve this. Okay, so the cost of the machine is rupees 6,100. Means a machine, when you buy the first time, it is 6,100. The scrap value is rupees 100. The scrap value, uh, it can be if you're trying to scrap the equipment or resell the equipment, it is going to cost you 100 rupees. I mean, they are not given you resale of on which year, but they have given you just a one-off figure of 100 rupees. Okay, the maintenance cost found from the past experiences are as follows. The year, they are given you 8 years, and maintenance cost for each year. Okay, it means for first year you have 100 rupees maintenance cost, for the second year it is 250, and so on. And when should the machine be replaced? That's the question. Now this scrap value is nothing but the resale value. In some of the problems you will see the scrap value as the resale value. It's one and the same, the scrap value or the resale value. Now let us see how to basically solve these problems. Okay, so we have the board here. Now here in this problem, now they have given you 8 years, so we have to take few columns. The first column will be the year. Now you have basically 8 years: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So you have 8 years, and that is denoted by small letter N. Then the next thing what is given in the problem is the maintenance cost. You can call it as maintenance cost or the running cost, both one and the same. We will take it here as maintenance cost. Now this maintenance cost is denoted by Rn. Okay, so for the first year it is 1,000, 2,500, 4,000, and it is 6,000, it is 9,000. Then for the 6th year it is 12,000. So for the 7th year it is 16,000, and for the 8th year it is it is 100, 250, 400, 600, 900, 1,200, 1,600, and it is 60. So these are basically the replacement costs what has been given in the problem. Now question is what to do next. Okay, so with this amount, now first we need to find out basically these are the maintenance costs and these are the years. Now what they're asking is with these maintenance costs and the cost of purchasing the equipment for the first time is 1,600, and the scrap value scrap value is rupees 100. Now, in which year you would like to replace the equipment? That is the question. Now, for this, to find out this, first we will have to take the cumulative maintenance cost. Cumulative maintenance cost. Now that is denoted by summation of Rn. Now when we are taking the summation of Rn, now this is nothing but the first 1 year the cost of maintenance will be 100. For the second year it is 100 plus 250, that is 350. Then it is 350 plus 400, that is 750. In this way it is 750 plus 600, it is 1350. Then 2250. Then it is 3450. Then it is 5050. And it is 5050 plus 2000 is 7050. Now in this way we have got the cumulative maintenance cost. Once having got this, what we need to do is we need to find out the depreciation cost. Okay, we need to find the depreciation cost. Okay, and write it so I can see the spelling at least. Okay, now the depreciation cost is nothing but depreciation cost is equal to C minus S. C is the machine cost. The machine cost, how much it is? It is rupees 6,100. Now what is S? S is your scrap value. How much is the scrap value? Rupees 100. The scrap value can also be given in the problems such as resale value. The scrap value and the resale value are both one and the same. Okay. Now depreciation cost. Now that is 6,100 minus this is something like 6,100 minus 100 is equal to 6,000. So since there is no scrap value given for each year or the resale value for each year, so we have to take the 6,000 for all the years same. 6,000 for the first year, 6,000 for the second year, 6,000 for the third year, fourth year, fifth year, sixth, seventh, and eighth. For all the years, the depreciation cost will be 6,000. Now after this, we need to find out the total cost. Okay, we need to find the total cost. Now the total cost will be equal to summation of Rn plus depreciation cost. We will rewrite this so that you can see it clearly. It is the total cost, that is total cost is equal to cumulative maintenance cost, that is summation of Rn, plus the depreciation cost, this plus this. Okay, now how to find the total cost? The cumulative maintenance cost plus the depreciation cost. So that is 100 plus 6,000, that is 6,100. 350 plus 6,000, it is 6,350. Then it is 6,750. It is 7,350. It is 8,250. It is 9,450. It is 11,050. And it is 13,050. Now this is the total cost. After this, basically you have got the total cost, which includes the purchasing of the equipment, depreciation, scrap value, as well as the maintenance cost involved in the total cost. Now, and it is the cumulative maintenance cost involved here. So basically we need to find out, last thing is the average cost. Now average cost is equal to total cost divided by N. So what is the average cost? Average cost is total cost that divided by the number of years. For the first year it is 6,100 divided by 1. So that is 6,100 divided by 1 is equal to 6,100. Similarly here it is 6,350 divided by 2. In this way you try to find out the average cost of maintenance. So here it is 6,000 divided by 1, that is 6,000. In the second year it is 6,350 divided by 2, it is 3,175. And the third year it is 2,250. For the third year, fourth year it is 1837.5. And the next year it is 1650. And the next year it is 1575. It is for the seventh year it is 1578.5. And the last year, 8th year, it is 1631.25 is the average cost. Now these are the average cost what you've got. Now how to find out when to replace the machine? Basically the average cost, if I show in a graph, the average cost per year after purchase, it will go down like this. Okay, after a certain amount of time, okay, let's say this is the time, it hits that time and it starts going up slowly. Now average cost, this is the average cost. This average cost comes down, and the point at which it starts going up again, that's where you have to do the replacement, because you don't want your cost to go up. So here in the average cost, you need to find out for the which year it is hitting the bottom and it is going up. So here in this problem you can see that the average cost for the first year is 6,100 because you purchased the machine at that price. For the second year the average cost is 3,175. It has come down. For the third year it has still come down, that is 2,250. Again it has come down to 1837.5. Then this has come down to 1,650. This has come down to 1,575. But see, after the sixth year, in the seventh year it is showing that it is little bit raising here. It is from 1,575, it is 1,578.5. So here it has gone up. All these years it has come down, and at the beginning of seventh year it has increased. In the beginning of eighth year it has still increased from 1,578.5, it is 1,631.25. It has increased again. So this is the year is the least. Now it has come down. This is first year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year, sixth year. Now this is the sixth year where it has come down. So will you be selling it at the beginning of the sixth year or the end of the sixth year? You should be selling the machine not at the beginning of the sixth year, because still your maintenance cost is low. So you have to sell the machine at the end of this year. So hence the replacement of the machine should be done at the end of sixth year. So it is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. You know why? Because of the end of the sixth year. Because from the seventh year onwards, the average maintenance cost is going up. So this is the reason why we do the problem. So to understand basically when exactly to replace the cost. If you just look at the maintenance cost, it is very difficult for you to understand. So you have to solve this problem to basically find out when you have to replace the machine. It can be your car, it can be your bike, it can be your mobile phone, it can be your laptops, it can be your TV, refrigerator, any equipment in the factory, big or small, you can find out when to replace it. Now this is how this problem is basically, we are not taking value of the money, it is not changing with time. So we'll be seeing in the next videos what to do if value of the money is changing with time. So we'll see that in the next video. Thank you for now.